It's me today, and today I'm going to talk about my mom's stay in the hospital. She just got out of the hospital. She was in a severe car accident, and she still is herself, so I'm not worried. And one thing I noticed is that, she's like a half hour out of surgery, and she goes to the nurses half hour out of having serious surgery. She's already like, well, what's the caloric content of the stuff? Can I really eat it? And then she's like, no, don't you give me the ginger ale. Give me the diet ginger ale, because you haven't eaten for 24 hours. I think you have a bigger calorie allowance than you think. Lots of us would love to have your calorie allowance, to not having eaten 24 hours and suddenly in the next few hours be able to just, splurge on like 2,000 calories. Most of us would love to have that attitude, that luxury. But she's like, and she's like, oh, and I miss Weight Watchers on Sunday. I'm like, you survived a car crash. And then she's still herself, because she was like to the nurse, she was like, well, what did you think of that doctor? What did you think of him? And she's like, because I thought he was a little bit full of himself. I mean, really, he only saved your life, but in order to fully make it, he better just, get in good with the janitors and be like, bumming a cigarette or something with the janitors to really be, an okay person, so he can win Person of the Year. And then she's already trying to set me up with one of the doctors. I mean, really, she's like, oh, but that doctor, he is good looking. I bet you'd like him. And then she's like to my sister, I've met a best friend for you. And she's so sure that this woman who's just her nurse and probably has seen millions of patients, but they've had their heart to heart. And she's sure that this person can be my sister's best friend. I mean, she's not at all. My sister has to meet her, and she's already a half hour out of surgery planning for my sister to meet this woman. And they'll have so much in common, and her husband was also a chef, and they've got to meet up. And she's already like a half hour out of surgery. She's not already in her permanent room, but she's already has her calendar out, and she's like, now let's make the plan. And she's already got her phone out, and she's like, and here's this number, and make sure you have it, and I want to see when you made the plan. You better have made the plan already. Half hour out of surgery. And half hour out of surgery, she's like, now let me give you this doctor's number. I know you're going to like him. Let me give you his number. You've got to have him. Never mind anything. Doesn't matter if I want it. But she's already like making sure that I friended him on Facebook and we've made it out. So I know she's probably going to be okay, since she's already gone on her matchmaker duties, her dieting duties, and her character judging duties. All those faculties still in effect. She's probably gonna be okay. Regardless, she's still got it going on. And that's about that. I've noticed with the hospitals, what's weird is that there's, they say, well, enjoy the ride to your destination. I'm like, what am I, going on vacation here? Like, huh? Like, what am I, on a vacation or whatnot? And then they're like, oh, enjoy the ride. Yeah, I'm on the Ferris wheel of surgeries here. And I noticed the security guards don't exactly check your passes when you enter. I mean, they don't exactly go, oh, well, let me see your pass, because I doubt anyone's going to sneak into the hospital. Oh, well, let me see if I can hack it with the best surgeons in only the most stressful position. Or let me see if I can get myself the best drugs. Or let me see if I can hurt myself and see if I survive the surgery. I guess nobody's doing that. They're not sneaking in like you sneak into clubs. Anyway, that's all for now. That's my take.